Thank you very much for watching me this particular period. Anytime you are watching me, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. It's been a while. I have tried to see if I can keep quiet, if I cannot talk on this issue. I've tried to see if I can just look away from it, but it's becoming a more and more problem for us who are from a Sukuato local government area. The insecurity in a Sukuato local government area is becoming extremely frightening, scary, and it calls to question everything that the people of Isukuato is known of. We are called the land of generals, but obviously the insecurity in the local government has made us land of, I don't know what to call it again. It's now land of probably puppets. I don't understand. It's a problem. Kidnappings in Isukuato has increased consistently. There is no road now that you can use to drive into Isukuato and your heart will not be in your intestine, or you will not get scared. I have said this thing yesterday on social media. I said probably until one prominent person is killed, maybe from between Uturu to Isukuato, or maybe from Akoli to Isukuato, or maybe from Unonya to the main town, until one prominent person is killed and a serious blood is shed, then that might be when the people will rise up to defend themselves. Or do we need a Sunday Idoho or Iboho in Isukuato? I don't understand. What exactly is the government doing? What is the local government chairman doing, the new elected one? What exactly are they doing? Nobody is making statements. Nobody is making any move. Nobody is even reassuring the people that there is hope. Nobody is doing anything. Look at this vehicle here. This is a brand, this is a Range Rover that was shot pieces on that same road. This is a Range Rover shot on that same road. You can see bullets everywhere on this Range Rover, every part of it. And I gathered that the person that drove this Range Rover, they were kidnapped and they paid 22 million naira. 22 million naira. Just yesterday, somebody was killed on that same road and nobody is saying anything. Look at it here. This person was killed, was shot on that same road by kidnappers between Akoli and Akara, which is in the Isukuato local government area. Nobody is saying anything. No statement from government, no statement from local government chairman. The local government chairman has not even visited this place. No statement, no action plan, nothing to tell us this is the plan they have to protect the people. Nothing. If there are kidnap cases around this area, kidnap cases, they have not gone less than 50 kidnap cases. And kidnappers have collected not above 100 million from that axis. My media house, AF News, we have gone there some time ago to expose the problem of that place. What exactly are leadership doing? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The police officers you see there, they'll only be parked at a particular station and they'll be collecting money from motorists. Nothing again they do. Meanwhile, kidnapping is still going on. It is becoming very scary. And how do we expect our sons and daughters who are staying outside this state or this country to even come back home when this kind of crime is going on? Every day, between Akoli to Akara, there is always kidnapping cases. Kidnap cases every single day. This video, I'm not here to just complain. It's not just about complaining. It's about asking leadership to rise up to the occasion. It's about telling the people of Isukuato that it is time to rise up to the occasion. We cannot keep sitting docile. We cannot keep sitting and waiting for leaders to take action. If they want another Sunday ball to a match of Isukuato, let us do it. Our people must be protected. We cannot stand there like being killed in this way. What are we doing? We have great people. In the Isukuato, we have a military base. We have police headquarters. We have DSS. We have what you call civil defense. We have almost all kind of security. But still yet, We have one of the top military officers all over the world, both retired and serving. What are we doing? I don't understand. From Isukwato, we have the former DSS director, very high level. What is happening to us? We want to remain docile until our people are killed, or until whoever takes over our place. Isukwato is under siege. In case you don't know, it's under siege from every corner. I don't want to start dropping names. We are hearing what's happening in Isukwato. Few days ago, there was a video of a man was in market or something along that army side, still in Isukwato. What are we doing? It is time for the youth to rise up. It is time for youth leaders, youth community leaders to stand up. We need to unify ourselves as youth leaders and take over and secure our people. We have to secure our people. We cannot continue like this. If we are waiting for the people we call our leaders to take action, we might all be destroyed. People are afraid in that community now. Before I can even travel from Umar here to Isukwato now, I get scared, very afraid. Please, state government should do something. Governor Kezi Ikpeazu should look into this issue before it goes off hand. It is off hand now. It is off hand now. Governor Kezi Ikpeazu should do something about this. It's a very important clarion call at this moment. It's a clarion call. The House of Assembly member, Emeka Okafor, yes, I am aware he raised this issue as a matter of importance on the floor of the House, but something more must be done. Mobilize the people. The local government chairman, Tim Agbaze, mobilize the people. Stand up, lead from the front, show capacity. Not to sit down there. Show capacity now. Stand up, move, mobilize the people. Do something about this. What exactly is happening here? I wonder what's happening. What's leadership if you cannot take action now? If you want other people to take your job, tell us. Let's take your job for you and do your job for you. The senator representing Abia North, Senator Carlo, our former governor, please help us to do something too. Onyinyeocha, help us to do something too. We are under siege. We are under siege. I am begging. The people are under siege. And the people are gradually being pushed to the wall because one day they are going to come. If the people decide to pick up arms themselves and protect themselves, that's when the government will have a problem. Please, something should be done and should be done fast. This is a clarion call. My name is Emenike Jason Irebu. I am from Umueswa in the Isukwato local government area. I'm a journalist. I'm the publisher and editor-in-chief of AF News, formerly Abia Facts newspaper. Please, this is a clarion call. It's a time for our people to stand up and protect ourselves. Thank you.